Today we're going to be opening the Collage Center. A collage is when you take pieces of paper and cut them apart, then glue them back together to create a new picture. I have created many different collages over the years. These are some of my favorites. So this is our Collage Center. The first thing you need to do is gather supplies. To collage, you're going to definitely need some paper. So we have all the different colors here, one color in each slot. Sometimes I might put two of similar colors together, but you'll see. You're gonna need scissors and you're gonna need glue. We have a few different types of glue that I'll show you in a minute. Glue sticks are the easiest and quickest. Glue sponges and glue bottles. The last really important thing that you need to know to get started here at this center is our scrap bins. The scraps are organized by cool, warm, and neutral colors, and then we have kind of rainbowy ones at the top. Cool colors are green, blue, and purple. So you can find all types of green, blue, and purple papers in here in the cool color bin. Warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. Red, orange, and yellow. And pink, because pink is red plus white. Neutral colors are brown, black, and white. Neutral colors are brown, black, and white. And gray, because gray is black plus white. And again, the top drawer is our mixed colors. So if a piece of paper has more than one color on it. We'll talk more at the end of this video about what belongs inside these drawers. First thing I need to do is gather my supplies. So I have the 2 large papers that I am allowed per class and a bunch of scrap papers. Then I need to pick what kind of glue I want to use. The options are white glue, glue stick, or glue sponge. You're also definitely going to need scissors. Now it's time to cut, rip, and then glue some papers together to create my collage. Ripping's fun because it gives it a nice soft frayed edge. The first type of glue I'm going to use is a glue stick. Just take the lid off, turn it up but not too high, and put glue on the back. Easy peasy. It's the cleanest and the easiest to use, but maybe doesn't have as good as a hold in the long run as the other glues. Next, I'm going to use the Elmer's glue. The key to using the Elmer's glue is to only use a tiny amount, because if you use too much, it will make a mess. I personally am not the biggest fan of the squeeze bottles because of the mess, and also because I feel like they always get clogged. And the last option of glue I want to show you is the glue sponge. It's great between the glue stick and the white glue because it actually uses the white glue, but in an easier to use way, and it's less messy and you don't have to deal with the clogging. To use the glue sponge, you take the object you want to glue down and just press it on top of the sponge. Do not take the sponge out of the plastic container. It's soaking with glue. So you just want to take the paper and press it on top. One last tip I want to mention before we end this collage video is that if you're doing something small and detailed, please draw it out with a pencil first before you cut it out. Just make your life easier. So now it's time to clean up. And I need to put my scrap papers that I didn't use away. So here's the rule. If it's bigger than my fist, I save it and I put it in a scrap bin. If it's smaller than my fist, then I can recycle it. So let's try a couple. Is this bigger or smaller than my fist? Bigger. Is it a warm, cool, or neutral color? Cool color. So I put it in the cool color drawer and save it for somebody else. Bigger or smaller than my fist? Bigger. Warm, cool, or neutral color? Warm color. Bigger or smaller than my fist? Bigger, but barely. Warm, cool, or neutral color? Warm color. Bigger or smaller than my fist? Bigger. Warm, cool, or neutral? Neutral. Bigger or smaller than my fist? Smaller. Recycle. Bigger or smaller than my fist? Bigger. Warm, cool, or neutral? Cool. Bigger or smaller than my fist? Smaller. Recycle. I think you get the idea. Just as a reminder, cool colors are blue, green, and purple. Warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. Neutral colors are black, white, and brown.